Hi. Okay. I can't go in there and just get one thing. So we got some vinyl for the flooring. We got a new broom. We got a new laundry basket. We got some protein mix. Yeah. We did it. Don't tell us we're gonna get 15% off. That's what we do. 15% off of a whole lot of stuff. But even what made me even think about doing it was I was watching this guy walk out with vinyl on the roll. And I'm like, why not? Right? I mean, if it's gonna be vinyl, why do I have to use like little tiles? I don't. So I got me a big old roll of vinyl for my floors. And the guy was nice enough, Logan, to help me, put it in the car. So I'm happy about that because, I've been saying, I need to complete my projects, but, not really being able to complete my projects because it's been so hot. So it's 93 degrees. It's 7:45 p.m. And yeah. I am very pleased that I now can finish up. I'm gonna put the vinyl on top of the tile that I have in the bathrooms. Okay? In the bathrooms, I have tile, but they're old. In the kitchen, I have tile, but it's old. And that stuff just doesn't look good once it gets old. It just doesn't. So, there's the sunset. I do want to ride around and see a little bit of the sunset before I go back into the house. Like I said, I do have some projects that I want to complete. And I think this kind of vinyl is going to make it a lot easier for me to do, because the tile situation, I'm telling you, once tile gets old, you either have to paint it, seal it, I also bought me some socks. Because, it's going to start getting cold. Right now, I don't have no desire for socks. But this was like 6 pairs of socks. for $4. It's like, oh, sounds reasonable. I just hope I got the right size. I wasn't paying attention to the size. I was just looking at the price. Okay. So, not very good at spitting. So I'm thinking I'm gonna take this stuff home, let Snoopy get a drink, see if she wants to come back out with me. If she doesn't, that's cool. I might just go and take a ride and just go buy me a soda or something. I got me another one of those, laundry baskets on wheels. Because the other one I've had for years. For years. It's great. I like it. I can still use it. But one of the wheels is like stuck. So it's not really rolling anymore. So yeah, I'm feeling really, really good about my purchases. Because I believe everything that I bought, I ended up spending under $150. And I would say just shit, $60, to put vinyl on the flooring alone in the bathrooms. I mean, what can I say? And then I bought another mat because I want my dog to be able to be on this mat. So I got this mat specifically so that she could lay down. And be comfortable and not be on the hard floor or not be on the hot pillows. I think this mat will give her something that's in between the both. Not so hot and not so hard mat. Okay? So, feeling good about that purchase too, because even if I decide not to let her utilize that, I can still use that for the doorways or outside or anywhere I want. Anywhere I want. And like I said, it was $12.99. I had seen those little squishy indoor, I guess you would say like modular, kind of looking like puzzle piece, placed together mats. And they were going from like $15 to $60. And that's kind of what I wanted for my dog. But I was like, we are not playing that kind of price. purchases that I made, and that will help me, cover the floors in the bathrooms with vinyl, making it easier to clean. Tile is really hard to clean and to keep up with. I mean, at first I was gung-ho, right? No problem. Then after a while, it was like, don't care, and that's not good because, if you don't seal it properly, often, then the grout will start getting messed up, and it will look bad, and so I think the vinyl is going to definitely be, it was something that I was thinking about doing anyway. I was just thinking about doing the vinyl tile, just because they would be easier to put down. In my mind, it would be easier. But when I watched that guy walk out of there with that vinyl, I was like, yeah. Get the roll of vinyl, get the one-piece vinyl, get the vinyl where all you had to do is just roll it out, glue it down, and you're done. Done, son. And I don't care if people say it's cheap. Believe me, I prefer the sanitization of vinyl floors than tile. It is really hard to have tile clean. So that was a lesson learned for me. Tile looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. But when it comes to like getting dusty, getting dirty, getting that shit between the grout, it's just like too much. At least after a while. I guess it would be different, if I had somebody coming in like at least once a month, to do extensive cleaning, right? That way, once they leave, then you can like do the treatments and stuff for the tile. Anyway, hold on. Okay. I got my purchases in the house. Whew. I want to cool down, get me something to drink, and then just take a ride. Yep, that's what I want to do. I think 7-Eleven has big gulps on sale for 89 cents. They just don't have a variety of diet drinks. I could go to QT and see what they have. Because sometimes QT has some pretty good selection. They have a large selection of drinks. And I haven't been there in a long time. I wonder how much it would cost if I bring in my own cup. Because my cup is empty. I think I'll check it out. So yeah, they had some towels on sale. And I was thinking, when was the last time I had bought a towel? And I could not even remember. So that means it was probably before the pandemic that I even purchased any type of towels. So I went ahead and bought me a couple of towels. You know, the towels that I have, I've never thrown away because I'm like, hey, if they ain't broke, what am I doing? Right? What am I doing? If they ain't broke, why would I just throw away some old towels like they can't dry anymore just because they're old? No. Nah. Some towels, they get, crusty and unabsorbent, but those towels, yeah, they get thrown away. But yeah, most of the things that I have are like 7 years or older. 7 years or older. It just looks like going to the laundromat is going to be a thing. So why not, make sure that you have a working, rolling laundry basket. So now I have at least one that works well and the other one that sort of drags. So yeah. And the difference about this newer laundry basket is it has a lid. Now, I don't know if this other one had a lid or if the lid just got lost in the sauce. Yeah, it's possible. But, and then, since it was 15% off of everything that I purchased, 15% off. So even the protein mix that I bought, which was 14 something, well, it was 15% off of that. So yeah, I felt really good about it. And I also bought another one of the pre-workouts, because then instead of $9.99, I got it for 15% off. Okay? So let me go in here and see, you know, what I could get. With my cup. Yeah. So I'll go over the receipt. This is the receipt. So the linoleum was $59, right? But it had a discount of 15%, which meant I bought it for $50. Oh yeah, I brought a new broom too. It was like getting 2 brooms and a dustpan for the price of one. And I had to think to myself, when was the last time I bought a broom? And I know it was over 3 or 4 years ago. Okay, so I bought another broom, and yeah, so I am really pleased with my purchases. My goodness, QT got the tea. I went into QT to get me a drink. Instead of a soda bar, they have a whole tea bar. I'm telling you, it's like any kind of tea you could think of. I ended up getting like, what was that? Sugar-free, pomegranate, grape, black tea. So I'm telling you, I've been missing out. Right? It cost me $129 to fill up my jug, but I didn't know, because most places you go to, it's not about the tea at all. I told you, I felt like we still owe Britain taxes the way the price of tea is in America, but I had no idea that QT got the tea. So even though it's 8:30 at night, it's 91 degrees out. Like I said, you know, we just have a few more days of this, and then hopefully we'll get down into the 80s. Hopefully we'll get down into the 80s. At least it's not like it was in, what was that, 2023? 2023, where we had like 65 days straight over triple digits. Okay? And I'm, like I said, I'm just patting myself on the back because I did not use my window unit air conditioning at all this summer. At least not yet. And I'm hoping that these last few days won't just force me, to go and put the window unit in. trip. So
Exclusively at Lowe's. Need help? You save.
If you have $3, you can get a luxurious steak dinner or a steak lunch, a steak snack even, because you can get the $3 grilled steak burritos from Taco Bell. Marinated char-grilled steak and your choice of zesty Chipotle ranch or indulgent cheesy melt. The only thing missing is the white tablecloth.